Welcome to This Explainer. If you've got a cat, you know this exact moment. You walk in, drop your bags, and boom, there they are. Most of us don't really think twice about it, right? We just kind of assume it's a simple, oh hey, you're back. But today, we're diving straight into the data to show you that there is a fascinating hidden language packed into those first few seconds you're home. So let's just challenge that common assumption right out of the gate. Is your cat actually saying hello? We really tend to view our pets through this human lens, assuming if they're waiting at the door, they just, missed our sparkling personality. But the research shows this moment is a highly intentional, incredibly complex form of communication. It isn't just a casual wave from across the room. It is a profound behavioral ritual. And honestly, this brings up the core issue we face as owners. You're missing a conversation your cat only has with you. It's absolutely crucial to realize that by rushing inside, tossing our shoes off, instantly checking our phones, we're accidentally completely ignoring these emotionally loaded daily signals. We are literally oblivious to a deep conversation happening right at our feet. Section 1, the daily emotional check-in, reading your vibes. Okay, let's look at the first major function of this greeting. This interaction actually kicks off before you even say a word. It acts as a highly sensitive emotional read of your current state. There's this fascinating study in the journal Animal Cognition that proves cats read your vibes instantly. They can literally distinguish human emotional expressions and tweak their behavior based on what they're picking up from you. So if you come home super stressed or carrying a lot of tension, your cat already knows. Depending on your bond, they'll either keep their distance and play it safe or step right up to check on you. They're responding to how you actually feel, not the brave face you put on. Moving on to Section 2. Rewriting your scent, marking territory. The science behind the physical rubbing is just wild. It's an ethological behavior called bunting. You see, your cat has these scent glands along their cheeks, their forehead, the base of their tail. When you come home, you are absolutely covered in the smells of the outside world. Other people, food, maybe even other animals. Basically, to your cat, you smell like a total stranger. So through bunting, they are literally erasing the outside world. Actually, scratch that. It's more like they're aggressively marking you with their own pheromones to rewrite your scent, proving you belong to their territory again. If you smell like another dog or cat, oh, that greeting is going to be intense because they're working overtime to claim you back. Section 3. Affection or a complaint. Decoding the greeting. Look, sometimes what you think is a warm, loving welcome is actually your cat filing a formal, urgent complaint about their environment while you were out. This completely flips how we view greetings. If your cat greets you and just kind of lingers around your legs, staying close, that's pure connection. But if they greet you and immediately walk away, constantly looking back to make sure you're following them straight to the kitchen or the litter box, yeah, that's a request. In their mind, an escort to the kitchen means the restaurant is officially open. They aren't overwhelmed that you're home, they're just thrilled the staff finally showed up to serve dinner. And hey, if they are filing a complaint, they know exactly how to make you listen. The University of Sussex found that cats have engineered this incredibly specific, highly manipulative cry to just push all your buttons the second you walk in. They blend a standard purr with a high-frequency meow that literally mimics the acoustic frequency of a human baby's cry. It is a biological hack developed specifically to force your brain to respond faster. So if they are just meowing nonstop at the door, they're successfully manipulating your human instincts to get exactly what they want. Section 4. Masters of Sound and Routine. Sound and Timing. Now, you might be wondering, how do they always know exactly when to wait by the door? Do they just sit there all day? Well, the answer is in their biology. Cats can hear up to 64,000 hertz. To put that into perspective, that's almost double the frequency dogs can hear. No way, right? This means they aren't just listening for a door opening. They've memorized the exact acoustic signature of your specific car, the unique sound of your footsteps, even the jingle of your keys. They hear you coming way before you ever touch that door handle. But it's not just about sound. It goes much deeper. Researchers at the University of Liverpool discovered cats have these unbelievably accurate internal clocks. Like 30 minutes before you usually get home, they start getting restless. By the exact arrival minute, they are positioned precisely at the door. And here is the kicker. If you're 20 or 30 minutes late, it genuinely causes them low-level anxiety. That is exactly why late arrival usually gets you a much louder, more frantic greeting. They were genuinely worried their secure routine was broken. Section 5. The 10-second fix. Perfecting your return. So now that we understand the science behind all this, the emotional read, the scent rewriting, the internal clocks, we really need to talk about the mistakes we make as owners. This is perhaps the most vital takeaway of this whole explainer. If you consistently blow past your cat while dropping your bags or staring at your phone, they register that rejection. Cats don't beg for your attention the way dogs might. It's honestly heartbreaking. But if they learn that this moment of connection leads nowhere, they will quietly just stop expecting anything. They'll simply stop waiting for you at the door. Luckily, it takes almost no effort to fix this and create a much more welcoming environment. We call it the 10-second fix. Just follow these really simple steps the second you walk in. First, crouch down to their level immediately. Second, slow your energy down and just take one deep breath. Third, give them a calm verbal acknowledgement. And fourth, let them sniff your hand and rub against you to do their bunting thing. You don't need to make a huge scene or scoop them up. Just be fully present for 10 seconds to honor that emotional check-in. Section 6. The secure base, safety meets danger. Let's look at how all of this builds into the ultimate meaning behind the greeting. To really appreciate this daily ritual, we've got to understand why the front door is the chosen spot for this whole shebang. It's not random. In your cat's mind, the door is literally the most vulnerable spot in their entire territory. It's the exact point where the unpredictable, dangerous outside world crashes into their safe sanctuary. Every weird noise, every strange smell, it all comes right through there. And this perfectly explains why they wait right there for you. Ethologists use this concept called a secure base. It's like, well, think of a human toddler seeing their parent walk back into a room. When your cat sees you at that door, their stress and cortisol levels dramatically drop. Their entire nervous system just relaxes. Their body chemistry physically shifts because you are the secure base that makes that dangerous, vulnerable spot feel completely safe again. So I want to leave you with a thought for the next time you put your key in the lock. Ask yourself, are you just walking through a door or are you stepping into their sanctuary? Ultimately, your cat is waiting there because they want to feel safe. By understanding this hidden language from those manipulative meows to the scent marking, and by bringing consistent, calm energy to those crucial first 10 seconds, you're going to profoundly strengthen the long-term bond you share. Thanks for joining me on this explainer. Next time you come home, remember, it's never just hello.